when it's up, just pay yourself. Don't ride the wave till profits melt. Take some gains, don't hoard the wealth. Oh baby, you should go and pay yourself. Na na na, na na na, pay yourself. Na na na, na na na, pay yourself. Na na na, na na na, pay yourself. Oh baby, you should go and pay yourself. Oh baby, you should go and pay yourself. Oh, I send my stacker straight. Oh, wrong hash one day.
Why do you always talk to me like you're Batman? You don't talk to him like you're Batman.
Just do it, John. Just get the show set up. Thank you.
Don't sound like that. I know. It's weird. It's a little freaky, but I kinda like it. I want to hear him do Deadpool. That's my favorite Deadpool.
For the love of God, let's just get the show going, okay? Here just to let some people trickle in.
She's swaying hot, her hips ignite. I'm trading sad instead of holding tight. Date nights, cash, I roll the dice. Crypto fever's my vice. Ooh, I crave your heat, not blockchain's tease.
Happy anniversary, Road Dogg. Says you've got 3 years. You only have 1,700 subscribers, though. You ain't saying nothing. He's looking at you very angry, Sean. I would run or shut up one. Oh, shoot. Did I say the wrong thing? I'm sorry.
I chase them,
Boy,
let her savings go.
John, you need to.
My wallet's bled.
There's a sharp object. There's a sharp object near him, Sean. I would step away. Oh shoot, Bobby, you right. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Chill, baby.
Just start the show, Sean. For the love of God, just start the freaking show.
You still ain't Batman. Just for God's sake, Sean. Just...
Some
Somebody ruffled his feathers, didn't they? Sean, just start the... Get your mic off. Get your mic off. Well, I gotta test mine out, too. Test mine. Well, mine's working. Test yours. Sean. All right. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
That sounds pretty good.
All right.
Mine's off.
Okay.
No, I mean mine's off. Yours is still on. Oh,
Jesus, Sean. You remember this thing we talked about, like when the song ends, that's a perfect time to hit the button? Oh.
well, I ain't too good at timing.
Yeah, I see that.
That's what she said.
Hey, Hobby, you just shut up.
Oh, you take it too personal. I am so sorry.
Hobby, everybody wants to be a comedian around here.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Maybe the stream won't get kicked off this time.
Love fuels me through it all. I know Satoshi's ghost. I want heat on.
Are you doing it again?
I'll rise supreme, rise up. Empire blazes in my dream. Shine on, love's my fire. We rule this scene. Heat's on, groove crowns my scream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They bet I break, called me a fool. Now stacks rain down, I rewrite the rule.
All right, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. We had some problems here.
Claimed my throne.
I think we're good.
Toes pulse, my empire's grown. Hey.
We got it.
Ashes fade, my crown stands tall.
Tech support, are we good?
Rise up,
Oh, you're good, sir. I think the problem is taken care of now.
What was the problem?
I don't want to say his name.
Never mind, I got you.
Satoshi's ghost, I've won.
You suck, Hobby.
Thank you.
Rambo Queen, I rise supreme. Rise up, empire blaze.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Shine on, love's my fire.
well, at first you don't succeed, try again.
Groove crowns my scream.
Let's. Oh, for the. We got no camera, dude.
Rise up.
We got no camera. Give me a second here. I don't think I can get in now.
I was broke on the curb, just a dreamer in dust. Ooh, yeah. Crypto sparked my nerve, flipped the game, now I bust. Ooh. Sat stacked high from the shadows I climb. Moonshots my rhyme, Lambo time. Ooh, yeah, Lambo time. Riding high tonight. Bull run blaze, my star ignites, yeah. Love's my queen, we're golden flight.
Mercury in retrograde. That's who I'm blaming this on.
She laughed at my trade, said I'd crash out fast. Ooh, yeah. Now her hips sway my stage, sats rewrite our past. Woo! Wallet hums rich, from the grind to the shine. Crypto's my stitch, Lambo time. Ooh, yeah, Lambo time. Riding high tonight. Ooh. Bull run blaze, my star ignites, yeah. Love's my queen, we're golden flight. Ooh. Groove pumps my wind. Oh. Satoshi's teas, I'm free. Lambo time, riding high tonight. Bull run blaze, my star ignites, yeah. Love's my queen, we're golden flight. Groove pumps my wind. Lambo time. Sky's all mine. Yeah.
Lights are flashing, data stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce that Habib has got the camera fixed.
In our schemes,
Got a small sound issue while Road Dog's freaking out outside, breaking a bunch of stuff. So just hold on one more minute, we'll get going.
watch it unfold. Rise to value, take the flight, hold the line, day and night. Move with power, make it right.
Lift it up, lift it. Okay, good. Yes, I got it. Oh, you're on my butt. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, Harvey, that hurt. Oh, okay. Oh, that's better now. Oh, here comes Road Dog. Hey, we got you set up. We got the camera back on. You're good to go now. Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Take 3, I suppose. Let us ring the cowbell. Third time's a charm.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I'd
Hey,
say thank you.
Sean?
Thank you very much.
Sean? Oh!
Jeez.
Well, that's it. I'm just declaring this whole day effed up. This is just an effed up day. Ah. Been in triage all day. Ah. Welcome to... You guys are the troopers. Welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. My apologies for whatever's going on, man. I can't apologize for the market because the market do what the market does. And what I was trying to get to explain before we got really cut off and had to redo the stream and then had to figure out a camera issue and whatever else that Mercury in retrograde coming is throwing our way here. I think I'm allergic to Mercury in retrograde. It really feels that way. So here we were. As price dumped on us Friday, we were going over this. And then on the weekend, oh man, we started looking like we might be able to do something. Oh, that looks all right. We came up and we made an inverted head and shoulders. Looks like ovaries, fallopian tube, uterus, fallopian tube, ovaries. And then we, boom, that just made everything get hard and go straight up. We got a boner that went up here. And then we started talking about over the weekend, man, this is like a resistance area. There's another one up above it. It would be really cool if we can get up here and make a higher high. Don't know that that's going to happen just yet. We may have to come back for a little bit, hopefully make a higher low and then come up. That's kind of what we were looking at. But the thing was, the thing that I kept trying to say was don't chase green candles. And that's, if you haven't figured it out by now, that's one of the games that's being played on retail is get you going in one direction and then flip-flop it on you. That's the game thing. And it changes a little bit from week to week, but I mean, just peep that out. Peep that out if you haven't already figured that out. But the weekend is the game time when they really play with you and play with us. And so they get you excited chasing green candles. And then what happens when this happens? What happens if you're like on leverage perpetual futures or something like that when this happens? That idea didn't work out, right? if you're not playing it right, you can go into drawdown, and drawdown may be part of your strategy. Although I really think that's part Struck says a strategy now. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not like drawdown. Drawdown sucks. Let's do a strategy that doesn't have drawdown. That's my next plan. Spot margin. Altcoins. Anyway, I digress. This was the area that we would come back and retest because this pattern, inverted head and shoulders, it's got something like a 64% chance, I think, to break up. I can't even remember exactly. I mean, really, when you zoom out, you got, oh, snap it. Yeah, I got this guy. Actually, that would actually be around 70% almost. Yeah, should be technically about 72%. Anyway, inverted head and shoulders, it's a very popular play in for chart people. That's one of the reversal patterns, especially when it's played right, like when you got something to reverse to, a direction to reverse to. Price is coming down into it, we formed that. And then they did a fake out, and those little bastards, I'm sorry to use this language, but they stopped me out right here. I was ready. I was cooking for this move. I'm waiting for this move, and they came and they stopped me out. So I had to do a little bit of chasing around here, and if I'm going to chase right where the breakout's at. But gosh, that ticked me off. So from 85, so I was getting in around 85 and 87 after, make sure she's clearing the level, not just dumping on me. But I waited. I, like a good little boy, waited until we got cleared here. So I lost a lot of my entry there, but that's all right. I ended up getting stopped out for up here, so I'm okay. We got dry powder, just waiting to deploy it whenever we figure out what we're doing. And that's, well, I guess that's why we're here, right? Try to figure out what Bitcoin's trying to do now. Because we talked about this setup. We talked about that possibility. I mean, did I know that this was going to happen? No. I didn't know, but I had to highly suspect, and I talked about it a lot. Because the other things on the chart were saying, it don't make a sense for us to blast off to the moon. It's not there. Not when we got band flips on these moving averages. These are bearish, by the way. We came up and tested the 666 moving average if you're on the 1 hour chart. That's where we got, it's Miss Lucy. She's always there. She's always there to rain on your parade. And she will bust your bubbles every time. So not only did the moving averages give us a warning, but the fibs gave us, their standard warning. Hey man, good place for a reversal. And we're talking about that, but there's still that little hope, or that little part inside people saying, well, but it's the flag. It could just be a flag to the upside. And a lot of people are calling it a flag to the upside. Well, they were. To take us up to 100 and something thousand. And that's why I warn you, when you get those ideas, I mean, you don't want to get, this is where bias can get you. Even if if you don't have a bias, you got to fight. You got to fight through it. But if you've already got an automatic bias that when price comes up, we'll just draw a pattern and see what it does. That automatically forms a bias, and I don't know. I don't see that working. I don't see that working. But here we are, and what we need to do now is figure out, well, what the hell is happening here with Bitcoin? And I'm just going to clear this off. I've already got my levels, but let's just walk through it. Let's walk through it. So now the deal is, we didn't make a higher high, we made a lower high. That does put us in danger for a lower low, and that's what everybody, I think, is scared of right now. Will that happen? It can. But I mean, people are talking bear market again. I mean, that happens. Red candle days, bear market talk starts coming out. And got to remember, we had a halving of Bitcoin. The miners are not turning out as many Bitcoin. And you're hearing about people buying more Bitcoin than we'd ever dream about buying individually. I mean, most people are lucky just to get one. If that lucky, and they have to scrape and fight and scrape for it, and then you got to worry about keeping it. Jeez. And you got people out here buying tens of thousands of Bitcoin. Why are they buying so high? What do they know? They know it's going to do a lot better than what it is right now. All right. So when we were talking before we left the stream here, please tell me my microphone's on. Okay, good. Friday, last Friday, they dumped us down, pumped us up, dumping us down again. But we're coming back to areas that we can find some support. Now, we already, now the one idea we were looking at is a retest of this, but clearly it tried it, pumped up, and didn't have the goods. It fell below. So now this is going to be resistance here at 85. Just get used to that. And let's just review what's happened here, fib levels. So we pulled swing high to swing low, rejected 786. Oh, that means what we'd hope is a higher low, and we were hoping that, you know, maybe this retest would be as deep as it would go. Hoping, but we knew that there was this CME gap that's down, where is that? It's right down here where they ended, because they ended prices and then, you know, they missed the move, all right? Big boys missed the move. The big boys do not like to ever miss a move. And so it leaves a gap in their charts where they don't trade over the weekends. And then when we come back on Monday, they're like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Y'all ain't, retail ain't doing this. This ain't happening. And so all the well games that were being played on the weekend just didn't have enough strength there to hold it. And they just come dump us right back down. And now the question is, well, where? Well, how far can we safely go to hope for a bounce? That's what we need to be looking at. Those safe areas are right down here at 81, just right at 82,000. That's an excellent place for this thing to bounce. Now, there is one area underneath it, and it can get hit, but it shows a sign of weakness to go down there and kind of opens us up for maybe ranging if we're hopeful, or rolling over if we're not. So we got those ideas to think about now. Thank you, market. As if we didn't have enough worries on our mind right now. So we've lost this 618 area. That golden Fibonacci area there. That magical little area. Oh, look at that. But let me pull this back up. When we're up here, when we're checking this guy out, and she got rejected over here, let's see if we can make this burn into our memory, so that maybe, hey man, I won't be tricked next time, because I think this is a great opportunity to do that. Especially if you're watching me and the fib strategies. If you use fibs, or you're sitting here saying, what the hell's he do with the fibs anyway? Well, maybe this will help out. When we're coming up here and you're looking for them flag patterns, they can form and bounce off of a 236, but that's rare. It's rare, and if they do, it's a strong ass move. Now the 5 moving averages were telling us that's probably unlikely, because they're not set up to support that. They're flipped totally bearish right now in this particular time frame that I'm on. But you know, your moving averages will say something different on whatever time frame you're on. It's still true. Don't get it twisted. It's just specific for that time frame. But here on this one, it really does good. This is a great place to money morning quarterback with the moving averages. You may or may not have been checking them out, but that's some of the things I look for. But the fibs right there, I mean, we 76. So then we take our new fib from swing low to swing high, and then this area, the 236. Okay, that's a great place to get a bounce and maybe get a little play and hope for something. But mainly the 382 area that we're looking for. That's 88,000. And the 200 moving average is also around that area for confluence. Here's the burner. Here you got all this bullish activity, and then you got the buy signal here, the official buy signal for this time frame, where the 50 is crossing over the 200, and that's a bullish crossover, right? That's a good sign of strength. But yeah, here we are dumping. Now, my interpretation of that has been very well modified. I no longer see it. I see it as a buy signal, but I see it as a not buy right now signal. Like when they're crossed, like I got to jump in now. As in, let's entry. It's not an entry signal. It's not an entry signal. That's how I'd like to describe it. It's a buy signal, but it's not an entry signal. Because my interpretation of it now, after playing with this for quite a while, is that it's by the next dip, and this could be that dip. I'm just saying. We'll look at these ideas, but if we find support here at 81, and that looks like where we're going to just slow burn down to. But and as we get it down there, unless we're going to pull some kind of magic out of our hat right now, which we will look at the time frame, see if it's possible. But bigger time frame says, nah, she may come down here for something. We do have declining volume. That's something to look at. As prices are falling down, that the volume is also declining. So that means that the sell pressure is, it's starting to lighten up a little bit. I mean, they can only sell so much until they run out, right? The mileage that they get on driving price down, I don't know. But you got market makers. Let's go over a little of the theory about how this works. You got market makers that have sell orders. You got people that have sell orders too. Their job is to take price and help move it up to wherever buy or sell orders. They're help to help people make deals. Otherwise, you just sit there with just little blips, and there's no actual movement of price. It's just like, oh no, that's a sucky price. And sometimes and it used to be, you could do this a lot, run into an exchange and just had low liquidity, and that's exactly what you'd see. You see some crazy price way up here that you didn't want to pay, and some crazy price down here that nobody was going to sell it for, and there was no way to get it in, so this is where market makers kind of help come and do this kind of thing. And what they do is that, they have orders, and when they want to push price down, they'll just start pushing them down, and sometimes they will help it out and get the party started and back off a little bit. Everybody gets scared, but they just put that sell pressure there. And usually they always have buy pressure. They play both sides. They buy and sell at the same time the whole way. And what they do is they just back off on their buying as they're pushing down. Well, that's also reflected in volume, and it's starting to lighten up just a little bit. So, I mean, that's just some insights there. I don't know. Anyway, still does look like this area could come and get hit. And maybe even 80,003. That's a deeper area that I really would not. I want to see a 786 bounce. And let's give you just a little bit of hopium. Let's give you a little bit of hopium on how this where this could take you. Bouncing up here would take us up to this area at 96, or it gives us hope to go right back up there to 96. And the worst thing that can happen is what happened a lot over here, people capitulating or being forced to do stuff that they're, getting too close to stops or liquidations or whatever, or just finding themselves margin calls, or there's a lot of things that can play with the whole market as this stuff starts happening, and it ties their hands. And then the smart money is here with dry powder here to just, let's ride this ride, baby. And the whole way, I mean, they're here selling. Their orders there, the market makers help push them up to that orders, and hey, man, congrats, thanks for the deal. Yeah, all right. And then wash, rinse, repeat, the same thing over and over. So right now, everybody's scared shitless again. People in situations that they shouldn't have gotten themselves into, and that's what we've got to learn in this market. That's the hard part. Not getting into those situations or trying to identify when they could be happening or being set up. And to me, this whole weekend was screaming, hey man, I'm getting ready. I want to pull a lipsy doodle on you. Yeah. You want to play? Come on. All you gotta do is just start buying. Come on, it's going up. Come on. There's good news out. Trump just said. But I mean, but that's what I like about the indicators that I use, and that's why I do use these bigger moving averages. When I'm on any kind of time frame, they start popping in. That tells me things. I don't have very much far of a range above them that we could possibly even go, and we can see that the momentum is saying to that. Even here on the 1 hour, but there's we can recover. All hope is not lost, ladies and gentlemen. All hope is not lost. It's that vajayjay pattern. That's got a vajayjay bottom right there, baby. This may be a twin sister. I don't know. No, I think we can level out here. I don't know. Let's see what happens tomorrow. We still got a lot of momentum, a lot of things that
One hand typing while the other lands.
that can still get us back up here, at least close to 90. 90 is not out of the works here. But right now, we just got to wait till we confirm a bottom, and it looks like we're, it looks like you're trying to do something here, right? But we're just not at the right levels. We're kind of in betwixt them, and that just leads me to believe that we might just roll over here. I don't want to see it. We're above the 9-moving average. We're trying right now. It's actually trying, and so. Can there be an instance where maybe it doesn't have to come down there? Yeah, it doesn't have to come down here and touch this. There might be a little level, a little local level, and that's as far as it's going to go. And if you ask me, we might actually have one. So how do you play this? And that was from here down to this move right here, and we see that we do get this negative 0.272 if you want to be technical. So far, we're getting a little bounce off of there, and we might. Maybe it holds it, maybe it holds it. But also what is down below it is another little target that just coincides with our other fibs. So I'm still kind of leaning toward 81.5, maybe a coming. Even though if she doesn't want to go, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad. I would rather see us get on the program and start being in an upward trend, a confirmed upward trend. And the only way we're going to do that is make a series of higher highs and higher lows, is what we started doing here. And that's what we should look at right now. Wherever we make a higher low, it's good. Then the next one will be the one that I think that we really want to look for, because also what I was talking about on this weekend, just to try to give you a heads up of what the real play would be, 99, if we can get back up there, even if it's just a little bit, and it probably will just be a little bit, we will get slammed back down, and then after we do that, that will confirm that we are, well, the next higher low will confirm that we are on an upward trend, that we're changing trend. That will confirm, to be our first signal or our first sign of confirmed reversal right there. That, whenever that happens, is when we really want to be ready. So the goal right now is to stay in the game and don't get flushed out. And if you got some leverage plays and everything, they trying to flush you out, baby, and it's easy to get flushed out. So just be careful, be cautious. If you are doing altcoins, man, 2-3x, and even then you might have to fight it out. Bitcoin, I'm still going to maintain that getting a nice position down here, somewhere 5x, something like that. That could be that could be a nice little cash cow on the way back up. Your liquidation levels are so low that it probably will not get, I mean, unless we go to 50-something thousand. I mean, and you got safe ways to get out of it. Stop loss is to, in case it decides to do something like that. And it doesn't make any sense in this point in the market. So this is the time, in my personal opinion, for Bitcoin to be stacking. But stack wisely, my friend, stack wisely. Let me say hello to everybody in the chats over here. I haven't even got you set up on the chats. My goodness, got 24